Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to build AI agent. We will show you step by step how we are going to build the AI agent with agent development kit for Python. For this, we will require Python 3.9 or later to be installed along with PIP for installing packages. So let us go to the Python website. I am on Windows system, so we will follow the instructions for Python release for Windows. I have already downloaded the file Windows installer 64-bit. So now I will be executing that. Okay, so let me install it. The whole installation is in progress. Taking a bit time installing. Once setup is done successfully, it will give you a setup was successful screen. We can close it now. Then once the installation done, open the command prompt, type Python. It will open a new window for Microsoft Store, and there it will show you something like you are getting or you are fetching, preparing to download the Python and its dependencies. So currently the execution is in progress. So it is installing 9%, 10%. Once done, it will show you the screen with installed. We can close the window and let me try again. So yes, now it is showing us that Python we have 3.13.9 version installed. Okay, so now can we see the PIP list? PIP. Now we need to install the PIP. So for that, when you will do Google, download the git pip git-pip.py file. It will give you one of the PIP documentation link. Open that link, and in that particular documentation, you will find the details about how to install the PIP. So they will give you a path. Download the script from this page. So once you will open that page, it will have getpip.py. So now save that one. I will download it in download folder. I have saved the script now. Once that is done, go back and then run the command on Windows. Go to that part and get pip.py. Once you have downloaded the file, on command prompt, go to downloads where you have downloaded the file and then type the command py get pip.py get hyphen pip.py. That will do the installation, and a similar kind of a screen you will see once installation is completely done. Now once installation is done, when you will type pip, you can see the whole detail list of commands. Some options are there, general options. So this was not there prior, but after the installation, you can see those details. Coming back to our guide for installing the ADK, we have now pip install Google ADK. This is what we have to install now. So we will go back the prompt and then we will paste the command pip install Google-ADK, and we will wait to get it downloaded and installed. So it will download a lot of things. It will take some time at least. Once this is successfully installed, we will go back to our document, and then, as recommended, we will create a Python virtual environment. We'll copy the command, and then we will paste it. So this will create a virtual environment. Taking a bit time. Yes. We will go back to the document, and then we will activate that environment. Once done, you can see the prompt is now changed. We have .venv in front. So this is now a virtual environment that is activated. Okay, and going ahead, we will now create an agent project. So the command that we will execute is ADK create. This will this command will start a new agent project. So I will keep it simple for now. We will have the same name, my agent. So we will again copy and paste the command. So ADK is not recognized. Okay, so last time we were facing some of the issues with the command ADK. So the main problem was that we were not creating the virtual environment. So we need to create the virtual environment first, activate the virtual environment, and then install Google ADK. So once you have installed Google ADK inside that virtual environment, at that time it will again install everything. And after that, if you type ADK command, you will see it will give you the prompt and some messages like agent development kit, CLI tools, version help, and some more details. Come out of that virtual environment, you need to type deactivate. So this will deactivate the virtual environment and then come out of the that environment prompt. Eh, And then to activate it again, the same path .venv slash script slash activate dot bat. So that will again activate the virtual environment and you will be inside that. Now, once we have installed the ADK and it is working fine, we will move on to the next step where we will actually creating our new agent project. So the command will be ADK create my agent. So my agent will be the name of the project. I have copy pasted the command and then it will ask choose a model for the root agent. I will choose the first one, Gemini 2.5 slash slash Google AI Vertex. Which model to choose? Or let me see which model they have chosen. Gemini Flash was there. Then mm, they have not given anything. So let me go with one of them. What is the difference between these two? Let me see. Tick one Google AI. Now don't have a API key. Create one in AI Studio. So enter Google API key. So for that, you have to go to AI Studio and then here you need to click on create API key and then create a new API key. As I have created one, I will copy paste that API key and use the same. Now once this is done, the structure of the project should look like agent pi, agent.py, which is the main agent code, then .env, which has the API keys, and then init file. So I think I have also seen the same path. Let me see if this got created for me. As you can see, there is a my agent, my underscore agent, which is the project name. That folder got created, and inside that I have agent.py.env and then the same init.py file. So that means my project got created successfully. Now I will go inside the agent.py file and then copy paste these commands over there. So this is about updating your agent project with some of the actual code where the code is actually doing some of the stuff. So what it is doing, it is importing the agent and then it is LLM agent that it is getting imported and agent we are defining it. Uh, so as you can see, we are defining the model also, the same model that you have used. And then there is a name of the agent. This we have mentioned it, root agent. There will be the description, there will be the instructions, and then tools. So tools is another code that it is calling actually the function, the API, or any database call. So that can come inside the tools. Here we are calling get current time, another function that is actually taking the city parameter and it is not fetching from anywhere else, but we are doing a mock over here. We are stubbing and having a mock tool implementation. So what it will do, it will once it get called get current time with city string, it will return the current time in a specified city and the format will be similar to like a status success city whatever the name that we have provided and then time. So we have set up the API key because it was asked by in the same prompt when we are creating the project. So we don't need to do this one or we will see later on. Then once that is done, we can run our agent. So let us proceed further by first doing the updation of the project file. For code editing, Python code editing, we will be using Visual Studio Code. So once you have gone to the site on slash download page, you will see various options, different kind of operating system options which you can download. It has Windows, Mac, and then Ubuntu, Debian, Red Hat, Fedora, Linux system. So for me, it is Windows. I will go into this one, then I will click on user installer system, installation zip. Thank you for downloading. So it is in progress, and once it is downloaded, I will install it. So it will install the VS Code file .exe when the program does not version your computer is running. Do not support the version of Windows your computer is running. Okay. Okay. So now I have downloaded the correct version that was X Intel one. I accept the agreement, click on next, proceed further, and create a desktop icon that is fine with me. Add open icon in Explorer, file context, add open icon to Explorer. I will go with the current setting. Next, install. So installation, it is currently extracting the file and then it will do the installation. Once installation is complete, you can launch. Okay, so now we have our VS Code ready. We can click on open folder And then inside my agent, we can select the whole folder. Yes, I trust the authors. Agent.py. So the by default, the project that got created, it was having agent.py file. As you can see, this is the default code that it has given us. So it is again doing the same thing. It is having the agent, it is getting imported from LLM agent, and then we have agent creating a root agent over here. So it has some more details, description, instructions, model name. These are the basic one. We will go back to our documentation, and then we will do copy paste. We will replace the whole code. Then save. Okay, looks good. Yes. Okay, I hope we are now ready for executing and running our first agent. For running the agent from command prompt, we have to have like the command ADK run command line tool. So ADK run my agent. This will be executed from the folder. This was the folder. We will go over here, ADK run my agent. Let us see. Invalid agent. Okay. That means maybe we need to go out of this one and then we need to execute. Yes, it has done something. Okay, so if you are running the script or the command prompt by normal user, it will give you error. You need to run it as an administrator. Let me show you how. Okay, so we will go, we will open that command prompt, right click, run as administrator. It will ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. We will move on to the path where we have kept that file. Now it will be cd user. Again, it was inside some user folder. And then we have that, sorry, not this one, but then we have to activate. So it will be env, that activation one. So here virtual environment needs to be activated first. Done. After this, you can run the same command which we have copied here. This command will be executing the my agent, ADK run my agent. So now ADK run my agent. Now it is completely a different output, and you have something from getting from that root agent file. You are on a user, uh, you can say a prompt or something where the same thing which we have seen on the Python guide. What can you do? So let us type the same thing. Same. What can you do? I can tell you that current time in a specified city. Now, what time is it in London? What time it is in, I will say, India. Let us see what it will give. Okay. Please specify a city in India. I will say Delhi. Okay. The current time in Delhi is 10:30 a.m. Although that's not correct. But fine, it is giving us something as output. So it is like 10:30 a.m. Why? Why it has given you 10:30? Because you have not written the actual code. We have stubbed everything. The code is actually returning 10:30 a.m. as a time. It is on the city is only the dynamic one. So you have received as a response as 10:30 a.m. And that's how you were able to execute your first AI agent. Isn't I'm feeling very excited. After lots of hiccups, lots of installation challenges, we are finally able to execute our first AI agent on our own system with the use of ADK and the API key which we have done during the setup part. We have also installed Python, PIP, as well as VS Code. So from here onwards, you can continue to do experiment with virtual environment, writing more Python codes inside the VS Code part. You can do the root agent, you can do with the tools part, and more or less you can do different kind of coding experiment from different kind of examples that you have. And at least we have started with our first AI agent. Isn't it great? So if you are feeling excited as I am, so comment comment on my video. Do like, subscribe, and keep watching our my videos so that you can get similar kind of more videos. See you on the next video. Thank you.